What's up, sons? It's Blind Red with Son of a Tech once again. Today I'm going to show you guys how to mine Flora. The ticker here is FLR, not to be confused with FYT. And both of them are technically the same project. The FYT is going to be the Flora yield token, which is on Binance Smart Chain, the Ethereum blockchain, as well as on their own FloraChain. And that yield token is going to be basically completely separate. And we'll be talking about how to get into the pre-sale for the FYT token in a later video. If you're interested, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It's important to note that this does mean that there are quite a few red flags going on here. We have pre-sales going on and all of that. We'll be talking about that as well in another video when we cover WTF is, because right now this is one of the newer ETH hash projects. I want to just show you guys how to mine it and how to configure your MetaMask wallet to go ahead and accept the FLR for mining it, and then we'll talk about the rest in a later video. So without further ado, let's get into it right after a word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is myself. I recently launched a crypto mining e-course at sonofatech.com, and it includes 9 steps to cover when you decide to start your crypto mining journey. This is specifically pertaining to 2023 crypto mining profits and taking advantage of the down market to achieve skyrocketing growth as we move into the next halving of Bitcoin. You'll learn buying mining equipment in a bear market, using outside investment to speculative mine, begin mining once profit is established, sell mine crypto to pay for electricity, hold and prep for the bull run, sell at the top of the bull market, sell mining equipment at the top of the bull market, and begin investing in land and power so that you can bring in outside investors to utilize excess resources. Thanks everybody for your support, and I hope you enjoy the course. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. Welcome back, everybody. So first things first is we need to get our wallet connected to the network. And this is pretty safe as long as you are following the proper guides and so on. All you're doing is connecting it to your MetaMask wallet. Make sure you aren't like doing anything like connecting to a wallet that requires you to enter a seed phrase. Make sure you understand the differences between all of those. We've covered that in other videos like our How to Mine Ethereum video. Go check that out if you want to build a MetaMask wallet from scratch. Today, we're just going to be showing you guys how to add the Flora network. Alrighty, so all the information you're going to need to find is right here at the main page for florachain.org. The MetaMask configuration is right here. So it's as follows. We're just going to go settings, networks, and add networks, and then we're going to copy this information over. So you can go up to your plugin in the top right, click that down, and then we are going to click the little account button, and we are going to click settings. And then we're going to go to networks, and we're going to click add network. It's going to open this page for us to add our network, and we're just going to copy and paste everything over. So for the network name, we're going to do the FloraChain. And for the RPC URL, we're just going to run copy and paste this over. For the chain ID, it's going to be the 10,500. And for the core currency symbol, it's going to be Flora. And for the blockchain explorer, it's going to be florascan.io. So we'll type all that in, click save. Now you can see we have our Flora in our wallet. You can see I've already been mining to this wallet, so I already have 65 Flora here. And at this point, all you got to do is click the little copy button to copy your address. From here, we're just going to head on over to our iPolo. Now on our iPolo, we are logged in already, and we're going to go ahead and click the miner configuration. Under miner configuration, we're going to enter our pool, and the wallet address will go right here. You'll just paste it in, and then you'll go ahead and do the period, and you can name the miner here. I named mine iPolo Mini. For the pool, we're going to be using Crazy Pool today. That's a throwback to Ethereum, and it's just going to be whatever pool location. If you're in the US, you'll do us.crazypool.org, and the port is 5115. So you can see here we have the stratum plus TCP : //us.crazypool.org, and then the :5115. Now you have to make sure that you select the Ethereum coin because that'll be ET hash. This is ET hash 4G for ETC. And if you have like the ETC version only of the iPolo, it won't work. After that, you'll click the save and apply, and you'll be ready to go. You can see here we're mining it at 307 megahash a second. If we go ahead and paste our wallet address in, we can then find our stats. So we'll do a lookup here. You can see we've been mining it for a little over 24 hours, I believe. If we go to our last month, you'll see that we are making about 59 FLR token a day, and that is worth 93 cents. So there you go, 93 cents a day. Probably not profitable at this time, but it is something that you can go ahead and mine. If we are going to do Hive OS, it would be pretty simple. We'll just come over here to our Hive OS. We'll go to our flight sheets. We will type in FLR. We'll select our wallet and add one. Type in our address. Make sure we'll just name it FLR. Say OK. We'll select the pool that we want to go to, or you can configure in Miner if you want to go to Crazy Pool, right? I would just configure in Miner personally. And then you can select whatever ET hash miner that you want to use. I would probably just use LOL miner. And we would set up the config. We'll do the wallet. And then we can do the worker name over here. And our pool server will copy on over from the pool. It's on our Chrome tab here. We can even just do that right there. Generate. Grab the pool there. Type that in there. Copy out the port. Type that into the port. For our password, we can just use X. And then apply changes. Create the flight sheet. From there, we can just go over to one of our workers, for example, like the 3070 here, and hit the flight sheet and just hit the start, right? And to make sure that it's working, we can do the Hive shell start. So we'll change all of this, and then we'll just confirm that it is mining. And we're off to the races. It's getting all of its information, so it's not quite ready yet, but once it kicks in, we will be mining. There we go. It's starting to kick in. So there's how to mine FloraChain with both the iPolo as well as your Hive OS coins. So for actually selling it, there are a few different options. It's a little funky. There is Pancake Swap. We'll be talking about how to get into BNB. There is a bridge, as well as there is the Flora USDT on BitX. And then there is a listing with a Bitcoin pairing on TextBit, but the volume is extremely low. So your best bet's probably going to be on Pancake Swap, as I did realize that as far as fees go, you can swap onto Binance Smart Chain with the bridge pretty easily. And you're looking at, closer to 2 cents per. Whereas if you are on one of these, you're looking at like 1.3 cents, something along those lines. So you'll technically get more if you're going this route. However, that can change. So just make sure you're checking all the markets right now because it is a low cap coin. Once again, don't get this confused with FYT. FYT is the yield token that is on top of the FloraChain. And we'll be talking about that yield token and how to mint it in a later video, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, hit the like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll keep you updated on how it goes down the line. I'll see you next Tuesday.